Hi guys, welcome back to another yoga flow. Today's flow is going to be a nice Sunday morning flow. So this is going to be a perfect flow if you're looking for some power and some strength, and we're going to get some full body flexibility within the practice as well. So whether you're practicing on a Sunday morning or any morning with me, or you're doing this in the afternoon as like a midday energetic shake up, or maybe you're doing it in the evening too. Really just to release anything from the day, get your movement in before bed. So whenever you're doing this practice, you're gonna get a lot of full body strength, flexibility. So let's begin. So coming into a comfortable seated position, whether that is cross-legged, if you want to pop yourself up on a block, feel free to do so. And we'll ground in, so closing off the eyes, bringing the palms facing up on the thighs. A really good thing about putting a block underneath you is that your knees are underneath your hip socket, so it really allows you to lengthen up through the spine here. So just coming to be aware of your space, starting to just arrive in your practice, feeling all parts of your body connected to the mat. Feeling the tops of your hands touching your thighs, and starting to recognize the quality of your breath. Is it fast? Is it slow? Is your breath nice and deep, flowing all the way throughout your body, all the way down to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes? Or is your breath a little bit more shallow? Maybe it's getting stuck somewhere in the chest, in the low belly, in the upper back, the low back, common points where we hold our emotions in our body. So just recognizing what the quality of your breath is like this morning, and just breathing into that space. If you feel, a little bit of stagnant energy, if you feel like you need to really breathe through that energy. Starting to deepen here, the inhales and the exhales here through your nostrils. One last inhale here, and exhale through the nostrils as you come to place the palms flat down on the thighs here, keeping the eyes closed off, and just taking 5 big shoulder rolls going backwards. Starting to create some movement going down the body now. And 5 shoulder rolls going forwards. These forward shoulder rolls, you always look a little bit more kind of silly and funky, but it's totally normal. We all do. And coming to flutter open the eyes now. We're gonna have the arms rise up. Inhale. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands through heart center. Bring the palms facing down on the thighs, bringing the chin down to the chest. As we inhale, left ear to left shoulder. And exhale through center. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. And exhale through center. Inhale left. And exhale center. Inhale right. exhale, center. One more time each way. Inhale, left. In, exhale through center. Inhale, right. And exhale through center, bringing your chin back down to your chest and rolling that neck back up to neutral. If you're up on a block, popping that block out from underneath you and slowly transitioning all the way to all fours here. Just taking a tap out through the feet here as we arrive. Loosen up through those toes and those feet here. Coming to all fours, wrists stacked under shoulders, knees under hips. As we inhale, chest lifts, arching through the spine. And exhale, pushing up through the shoulders, rounding through the spine. Inhale, chest lifts. And exhale, round the spine. Really lengthening the breath all the way through this movement. Inhale, chest lifts. And exhale, rounding through the spine. Coming back to neutral. Spreading through the fingers here, grounding down to the palms, tucking under the toes, and flying that tailbone all the way back to your first downward facing dog of our practice. Just taking a few moments to feel your foundations here, doing a quick body scan, recognizing what is alive for you, what feels tight, what feels really nice and loose that you might want to lengthen out through. Just recognizing how your body feels right now. Nice big inhale here through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Starting to take a nice pedal out through the feet now. Inhale, one knee comes in. And exhale, opposite knee comes in. Linking the breath to the movement here. Inhale, one knee in. And exhale, opposite knee in. And coming back to straight legs here, finding stillness in your downward facing dog. Nice big inhale here through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, let it go. Taking a nice deep bend in the knees here. Just opening up through the back body. And bring it back to straight legs. Inhale as we sweep the right leg high, pointing to those top toes, three-leg dog, staying strong in the shoulders, not collapsing in them. And exhale, release it back down to the mat. Inhale as you sweep the left leg high, three-leg dog on the left side. And exhale, extend that foot back down to the mat. Looking to the top of the mat, bending through the knees, step, jump, or hop forward up to those fingertips. Inhale, lengthen halfway, either up onto the fingertips or grabbing a block here, bringing the earth up to you, keeping your back nice and flat, or just bringing hands to shins here to lengthen halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise all the way up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, swan dive, forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Remember the three different options here, either up on fingertips, up on a block, or hands to shins, flat back. And exhale, forward fold, step or hop back to your high plank. One big inhale here. And exhale, fly it right back to your downward facing dog. Nice big inhale here through the nose. And exhale out the mouth, let it go. Looking to the top of your mat, bending through the knees, step, jump, or hop forward up to those fingertips. And inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toeing those feet, shoulder width apart here, grabbing opposite elbows and letting your head hang heavy. Feel free to take a nice deep bend to the knees here if that feels good, to really open up through your hamstrings all the way up to your glutes. Feel free to find a gentle sway side to side here. Letting your head hang heavy, releasing any tension built up in the head, neck, and shoulders. Releasing any tension between your eyebrows, your jaw, your chin. And as we start to finish up your warm-up here, coming to set an intention for your practice today. And releasing those hands down to the mat, straightening out through the legs or keeping them bent, your preference. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise all the way up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, swan dive, forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant the palms down, step or hop back to your high plank. Nice big inhale here. And exhale, fly it all the way back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps high, pointing through those top toes. And exhale, step it through the hands, coming up to your high lunge. So front knee is stacked over your ankle here. Your back leg is straight. Relaxing through the shoulders here, up on the ball of the foot on this back leg. Breathing here. Inhale here. And exhale, coming down, framing the foot. Step it back to your high plank and flow it right back to your downward facing dog. Inhale as the left leg sweeps high. And exhale as you step through the hands, opening up to your high lunge on the left side here. Again, that front knee is stacked over your ankle. You're up onto the ball of the foot. On your back leg is straight, relaxing through the shoulders, lifting up through the low belly here, and down and out through the tailbone. Inhale here. And exhale, coming down, framing the foot, step it back to your high plank, and flow it right back to your downward facing dog. Looking to the top of the mat, bending through the knees, step, jump, or hop forward up to those fingertips. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands through heart center. Heel toeing those feet together now. Hands still through heart center, grounding down through all four corners of your feet here. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale as you bring those hands through heart center, hinging through the hips, bending through the knees, sinking back in those hips, coming to your chair. Inhale here. And exhale as you bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee, and either keeping the gaze shifted down at those toes or up towards the ceiling for a bit of a balanced challenge. Keeping nice and low in those hips, making sure that front knee doesn't fall over your toes. Inhale here. And exhale, bring those hands through heart center, still staying nice and low here in the hips. Inhale here. And exhale, bring right elbow to the outside of your left knee. And again, keeping the twist, either shifting the gaze, keeping them down at the toes or up towards the ceiling, your preference. Inhale here. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale. And exhale, arms rise all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center, swan dive, forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen fingertips halfway. And exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to your high plank. And press it right back to your downward facing dog. Taking a nice deep bend in the knees here. And straightening back out through those legs. Nice big inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale, right leg lifts, pointing to the toes. And exhale, step it through the hands, opening up to your high lunge here. Inhale. And exhale, swivel those arms open, point the back toe towards the top left corner of your mat here, opening up to your warrior two. Front knee is still stacked over that ankle. Inhale here. And exhale as you flip the front palm up, reach forward till you feel a little slight pull in your hamstrings, and back for your peaceful warrior. Your back arm can wrap around your low back, shifting the gaze towards those top fingertips. Inhale. And exhale, open it back to warrior two. Inhale. And exhale, windmill the arms over, framing the foot, step it back to your high plank, and flow it right back to your downward facing dog. Feel free to take another pedal out of the feet here if it feels good. And just coming to find stillness. Inhale as the left leg sweeps high. And exhale, step it through the hands, opening up to your high lunge, left side. Relaxing through the shoulders. Chest stays lifted. Inhale here. And exhale, swivel it open to your warrior two. Your back toes are pointing to the top right corner of your mat here. Relaxing through the shoulders. Shifting the gaze over that front middle finger. Inhale here. And exhale as you flip the front palm up, reach forward till you feel that slight pull in the hamstrings, and back towards your peaceful warrior. Your gaze can shift towards those top fingertips. Back arm can wrap around your low back, or it can just hang out by your back leg, whatever feels best. Inhale here. And exhale, open it back up, warrior two. Inhale here. And exhale as you windmill the arms over, framing the foot, step it back to your high plank, and flow it right back to your downward facing dog. Inhale as your right leg lifts high. And exhale, bringing your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, sweep it high. And exhale, this time bringing your right knee to your right wrist, coming into your right side pigeon, untucking that back toe. Inhale, lengthen here. And exhale, release it all the way down to your forward fold in your pigeon. Coming back to the breath here if you've lost it. And starting to press up through the hands here. Coming back, stepping back, tucking under the back toes to your high plank. And flow it right back to your downward facing dog. Nice big breath here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-leg dog. And exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. One more time here. Inhale, left leg sweeps high. And exhale, this time bringing left knee to left wrist. Coming all the way down, untucking that back toe. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine here. And exhale, release it all the way down to your forward fold in your left side pigeon. So just connecting back to the breath here. Connecting back to the inhales and the exhales through your nostrils. If it feels good, feel free to find a nice little gentle sway kind of side to side here in your pigeon. Just finding a little bit of gentle movement. Whenever there's a pose that I'm able to find a little movement here in the hips, I always like to take it. So feel free if it feels good, and if not, stillness is great. One last inhale here. And exhale as you push up through the hands, tucking under both toes here. Press it back to your high plank and flow it right back to your downward facing dog. Nice big inhale here through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Coming to chill it out now and finding some flexibility. Looking to the top of the mat, bending through the knees, step, jump, or hop, all the way through this time to seated. So bringing those legs out long in front of you, we're going to make our way to our seated forward fold here. Keeping the legs switched on, pulling those toes back towards you. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, reach it forward, forward fold, leading the chest down to the thighs here. Even if you're only here, as long as you're leading the chest down rather than rounding through the shoulders, that's the goal here. And that true test of the flexibility through your back, your spine, as well as through your hamstrings. Starting to really chill it out in your practice now. So just coming back to your intention of your practice, coming back to the quality of the breath. Just doing another body scan. How does your body feel right now opposed to when we first started your practice or even before you stepped on your mat today? So just bring the awareness back into your body and back into your breath if it's shifted away. And slowly rising all the way up in the upper body. Bring the feet planted flat down on the mat. Scooch your hips forward, arms coming out long. As we engage the core slowly, slowly, bone by bone, lower it all the way down to your mat. Not there yet, almost. And release it all the way down. Window wipe those knees side to side as you arrive here. And hugging those knees into chest, forehead to knee, chin to chest here. Feel free to find a gentle rock side to side, massaging a little bit out through the spine here. And keeping those knees together, releasing the shoulders and the head down to the mat. Arms coming out into a T as we inhale, knees coming into chest. And exhale, let those knees fall over to the left side, shifting the head over to the right. Just feeling this gentle spinal twist here down the right side. Feeling the stretch all the way down through the spine, as well as through the glute, the hamstring, the IT band even, all the way down this right side, as well as the opening in the chest and the shoulders here. This is a really good stretch as soon as you get out of bed. And coming back through center, shifting those knees over to the right side, head going over to the left. Getting this opening down the left side body. Feeling free to close off the eyes here if it feels good. One last inhale here. And exhale, bring those knees back through center. This time keeping the head and the shoulders flat down on the mat and just hugging those knees in. If you want to wrap the arms all the way around those knees, if that's available for you in your body, feel free to do so. If not, just hold them in. Again, trying to find that gentle rock side to side, massaging out through the spine if it feels good. If not, just finding stillness. One last inhale here. And exhale. As we release it all the way down to our relaxation in Shavasana. So 3 different variations you can take here. Either the traditional Shavasana where your legs are all the way out long. Oops, I'm kicking my block here. Your arms are by your sides. Or you can bring your feet to the outer edges of the mat, letting your knees fall in through center. If you have an achy low back, this is going to be really good for you and really supportive. Or if you want a more open hip variation, you can bring the soles of your feet together, letting those knees fall out wide. So whatever variation you prefer, the arms are by the sides, the palms are facing up. And just releasing the back body into the mat, letting it melt down. We're going to take 3 deep cleansing breaths together to send us into our relaxation. Feel free to close off the eyes here. We're going to inhale through the nose, and then we're going to exhale all our air out our mouth. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Letting that tension in your body melt away. Inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Bringing your intention of your practice into your body. One last inhale, the biggest inhale you've taken all day. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. There is nothing left to do here besides receive all of the benefits of your practice this morning or whenever you're doing this flow. And just starting to deepen the breath into the belly here. Inhale as you feel that belly rise, and exhale as you feel it fall. Starting to just create the awareness back into your physical body, starting to wiggle the fingers and toes. Still taking those deep belly breaths. And starting to bring those knees into chest, hugging yourself in tight, forehead to knee, chin to chest. And either rolling over to one side and pressing up to seated from here, or just taking some spinal rolls to seated. So grabbing underneath your knees here and just taking some spinal rolls all the way up to seated, massaging out through the spine as you finish your practice. And making your way back to a comfortable seated position where we started. Inhale, arms rise. And exhale, hands through heart center. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for flowing with me on this Sunday morning, or whenever you choose to do this practice. I hope you guys felt that strength, that fire, that power, that energy, and you really enjoyed our full body flexibility and relaxation at the end. So I will see you guys soon. Namaste. Thanks for flowing with me.